Making our headlines today, Tuesday, January 13th, micro-mobility device users must be compliant with traffic laws by January 16th. The Mosquito Research and Control Unit has started using drones to innovate mosquito control. And the son of Lionel Messi, Thiago Messi, is set to visit Cayman for a series of exhibition matches. Good evening and welcome to CIGtv News, your official source for the latest and most accurate government information. I'm Kafara Augustin. Riders of micro-mobility devices, namely electronic or e-bikes, scooters, and similar personal transport devices, are expected to be compliant with the traffic law by January 16th. Under the existing law, anyone riding an e-bike, scooter, or similar personal transport device on public roads is required to be at least 17 years of age, hold a valid Category 0 or Category 2 driver's license, ensure the device is inspected, registered, licensed, and insured, follow the rules of the road, including all traffic signals, signs, and road markings, ride only where it is legal to do so, and not on sidewalks or against the flow of traffic. Owners who have not yet completed inspection, registration, licensing, and insurance are strongly urged to do so no later than the 15th of January 2026. From the 16th of January 2026, the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service will commence enforcement of the existing law. Penalties may include fines, prosecution, and disqualification from driving. You can read the full regulations online at dvdl.gov.ky. The Mosquito Research and Control Unit recently conducted drone training and calibration exercises as part of ongoing efforts to responsibly integrate new technology into mosquito control operations.
So this is a typical habitat, larval habitat we have here on the island. We have several different sites all over the island. Some areas are really large. They may be hundreds of acres in size, and in some areas, as the one we're standing in now, are smaller, that may be 4 acres in size. And as the island's being developed, some of these areas are chopped up and you get to have some smaller areas and they get to be harder to treat. We do have aerial operations here and we do a lot of aerial application and they're crucial to our program. But some of these areas are starting to get small enough that a drone might become more effective in being able to target some of these small areas. A lot of these swamp habitats we have are starting to get chopped up into smaller areas, which means a more precise application may be needed in some areas. Not all areas, but some areas may need some of these more precise applications. This area we're standing in now is about 4 to 5 acres, and it's hard to hit by the larger plane. So a drone may be ideal to come in times where we get large rain events or a tidal event that produces like a lot of this water you see behind us, and those mosquitoes come off immediately. We have DPOs that come in and inspect this area weekly, and they let us know exactly what we're seeing in here, biting rates, larval stages, and then we could use that data to then guide our control efforts, which might be by a drone. Well, you can see in behind us, some of this area would almost be impossible for us to treat by ground. So when a lot of our DPOs go out, we're doing inspections. We want to know what's out there, what larval stages, biting rates, and things like that.
This innovation follows several years of preparation, testing, and planning, during which the unit has built pilot skills, refined procedures, and gradually introduced drones to ensure safe and effective use. The technology will help MRCU reach mosquito breeding sites that are increasingly difficult to access by ground teams or aircraft, especially as the Cayman Islands continues to develop. The training focused on pilot proficiency and equipment calibration, ensuring future operations meet MRCU's strict standards for safety, accuracy, and environmental responsibility. Now for today's sports news. The Essential Football Group will host Thiago Messi, son of football legend Lionel Messi, for a tournament later this month. Thiago will be here with his team Inter Miami Under-14 and compete against the Cayman national team, the New York Red Bulls, and the Cavaliers. The tournament takes place from January 13th to February 1st at the Truman Bodden Sports Complex. The Ministries of Youth, Sports, Culture and Heritage and Tourism and Trade Development are named sponsors of this event. For tickets to the Essential Football Group Invitational, visit eventpro.ky. Time now for our weather forecast. A surface trough has moved west of the Cayman area, but lingering moisture means periods of cloudiness and a few isolated showers over the next 24 hours. Winds stay moderate with seas slight to moderate through Tuesday night, becoming light and variable thereafter. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers. Temperatures will fall into the mid-70s, winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 knots with higher gusts. Seas slight to moderate, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. For local weather updates, be sure to visit the Cayman Islands National Weather Service website, that's weather.gov.ky, and follow their Facebook page for the most reliable coverage. If you're watching us on the CIG YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed with the facts straight from the source. That's all for today's news brief. I'm Kafar Augustin. We'll see you again tomorrow.